So last week there was this alleged whistleblower thing about Tim Walz that got broken by this account on X called didnt YouTube. And here's an update to everything. I'm pretty sure it's fully debunked at this point. I'm going to share all of my private DMs with Doc, whose account is now deleted. And we're going to look at what we can all learn about this, both from like the whistleblower standpoint and from the media standpoint. So Doc's profile was deleted yesterday, maybe the day before. And he had made some, shall we say, uncorroborated claims in the past. But last week he broke this story about Tim Walz with alleged evidence that was like emails and stuff that he broke in segments. And I reported on the story to just keep us up to date on what was going on, but I should not have parroted the actual allegations. Like I shouldn't have shared the actual screenshots of the emails without any kind of corroboration. Next time, learning from that. So my bad, team. The internet did a great job of sort of debunking those emails. And as I saw the internet debunking the emails, I decided to just go straight after Doc and try to get to his source. Now, because his account is deleted now, the DMs are all gone, but I took a bunch of screenshots all throughout, so I've got a fair number of them. This was his original response to the allegations about the emails being fake. A little lackluster, if you ask me. But I got him to say, yeah, the victim is willing to talk to me, like me personally. And then I had this 40-minute phone call with an anonymous person that I told you all, I had no idea, no way to corroborate whether I was just talking to didnt YouTube or an actual whistleblower or anyone around the world. Now, it was a convincing conversation, and the way the conversation flowed felt pretty genuine. But I was pretty clear with the dude over the phone that like, unless you can present corroborative like proof, like documents and stuff, and come forwards publicly with your identity, this is nothing. And so I gave it the benefit of the doubt of a couple days to see if what they were saying they were going to do publicly happened. And so far, nothing has happened. No one's filed any lawsuits. Doc has disappeared. Good riddance. Oh gosh, I almost forgot to include screenshots of the rest of my conversations with Doc in here. This is hilarious. He texts me out of nowhere, It's like, yeah, what's going on? Feds are here. It's like, okay, what do you want me to do about it? Then he was silent for a whole day, and then he was like, Ian, we need to talk. It's really important. I'm like, okay, call me. Then he didn't call me. Then he's like, oh, I'll call you tomorrow. I'll explain everything. Don't worry. So he's like trying to claim they're coming after him, and he's being targeted, and they're going to smear him. Oh yeah, and at the bottom he claimed that the lawsuit is still going to happen, apparently. So good luck with that, bro. And so if there really is a whistleblower out there, good luck. I hope you're not getting screwed. You did it wrong. Let's all learn something about how to whistleblow and how to treat whistleblowing. First off, what Doc did where he like tried to break this in multiple posts as like a rolling thing. I mean, they allege behind the scenes that the whistleblower asked him to do it this way. You know, probably all bullshit. If you're whistleblowing on a thing, don't do this. If you're whistleblowing on a thing, especially a big thing, like that's important and dangerous, drop everything all at once. In particular, drop hard evidence, factual stuff, not just weird doctored emails. Drop like actual photos of the document proof that you have. Don't get scared and try to protect your identity. Get to a reputable journalist, all the way to them, provide them with your evidence, have a lawyer, get vetted, come out publicly and do it all at once, and have your stuff already dispersed to other people so that if anything happens to you, it can go public other ways. Or if you're scared for your identity, you can go to a good journalist with your lawyer. They can vet you privately and not expose you. But once they vet you, they can vouch for the fact that you're real. Because the most important thing with whistleblowing is that you can be thoroughly corroborated and vetted that you're telling the truth. And that needs to be possible from the very start. Because the right thing for the internet to do, as most of the internet did in this case, and I need to do better at this next time, is corroborating the claims immediately when they come out. Otherwise, it just muddies the water and actually is even worse than if there were no claims. Because to be fair, like Tim Walz has been caught lying multiple times on public like stages about all sorts of stuff all throughout his political campaign. Like when he ran for Congress, he said in his public biography on his website that he'd received an endorsement and a donation from the Nebraska Chamber of Commerce, and they had to publish an official statement saying, that's a lie, we did not endorse you, screw you. And in digging to this apparently fake whistleblower's fake claims, I was digging into Tim Walz's DUI allegations, and it's awfully suspicious that he had this whole DUI situation break in Nebraska where he was a teacher, where, you know, he got a DUI for going almost 100 miles an hour in like a 50 or something like that. And then mysteriously Because he was just scared it was a cop. He didn't realize what was going on. He wasn't actually drunk. It was just a big misunderstanding, obviously. But then he moved states right after that, and then continued to teach children right after that. There's all kinds of dirt about Tim. No one needs to go making up fake claims to smear Tim Walz. All you need to do is watch the debate between him and JD Vance. So if there are any whistleblowers out there with any information on Tim or on anyone else, good luck, be careful, do it right. Don't trust some weird faceless YouTuber called didnt YouTube or whatever. As for the internet, good job, you dodged a double, nice work. I learned some pretty valuable lessons about like how exactly to handle this. Like I'm glad I reported on it. I'm glad I looked all the way into it and sort of pushed Doc to the limit, and now he's gone. Can't do this anymore, screw you, Doc. But next time I'll be a little more careful about actually like whether or not you actually parrot the claims at all, even if you're casting doubt on them, until you have corroborated them. But I gotta say, it's kind of cool that the decentralized media space is getting better and better at sniffing out fake claims and being careful about running with fake claims and vetting things and sort of like doing what we all do, is just kind of working our way towards the truth little by little by little. And one by one, we replace all of the functions that the mainstream media used to do for us, because fuck them. We don't trust them.